The story of Arjun and the wise use of wealth. In a prosperous town called Vidhur, there lived a wealthy merchant named Arjun. Known far and wide for his generosity, Arjun was constantly donating money to the poor and offering his wealth to anyone who asked. His charitable nature was admired by all, but despite his generous deeds, Arjun began to feel a sense of emptiness. He noticed that despite all the help he had extended, the same people would return asking for more, often misusing the resources he had provided. His wealth seemed to vanish into the hands of those who did not value it, and he began to question whether his charity was truly making a difference. One day, a wise sage named Kripacharya passed through Vidhur. People often spoke of his deep understanding of the world, and Arjun, eager for guidance, decided to approach him. He invited the sage to his home and shared his concerns. "Master Kripacharya," Arjun began, "I have spent my life trying to help others with my wealth. I have given to the poor, to the hungry, and to those in need. But no matter how much I give, I feel as though my wealth is being wasted. People come to me asking for more, but they never seem to value what I give them. My generosity seems to have little effect, and I fear I am doing more harm than good. Can you help me understand what I am doing wrong?" The sage listened quietly, his eyes full of understanding. After a moment, he spoke. "Arjun, you are a man of great kindness, but your charity has been indiscriminate. You give without considering the worthiness of the recipient. Just as the ocean does not pour its waters recklessly but only to those who can hold and multiply its value, so too must you consider the worthiness of those to whom you give. Let me tell you a story that will help you understand." The sage began, "In the world, there is a process by which wealth and resources are transferred, much like the journey of water. Imagine the water of the ocean, vast and abundant, full of value. This water is received by the clouds, which carry it to the earth in the form of rain. When the rain falls upon the earth, it nourishes all living beings, plants, trees, insects, animals, and humans. Everything is enlivened by this rain. The earth is made fertile, and life flourishes. But what happens to the rain after it has done its work? It returns to the ocean, where its value is multiplied a millionfold. It becomes part of a greater cycle, enriching the world again and again." Arjun listened intently as the sage continued, "Now, think of your wealth as the water of the ocean. If you give it to everyone indiscriminately, it will not multiply or bring lasting benefit. Just as the rainwater must fall on the earth where it is needed, so must your wealth be given to those who are worthy, those who will use it wisely, who will value it and make the most of it. Only then will your generosity bring true enrichment, both for the giver and the receiver. When wealth is given to the worthy, it grows and returns with even greater value, just as the rainwater returns to the ocean after nourishing the earth." Arjun was struck by the wisdom in the sage's words. "So, Master," he asked, "are you saying that I should only give to those who will use my wealth wisely and not to those who will waste it?" The sage nodded. "Exactly, Arjun. Giving to the worthy is like the rainwater that nourishes the earth and returns to the ocean, its value multiplied. When you give to those who are capable of using the wealth in a meaningful way, it benefits not only them but also the world at large. It creates a cycle of growth, enrichment, and lasting impact. But giving to those who are not prepared to appreciate or use your wealth wisely is like pouring water into the sand, it brings no lasting benefit." Arjun understood. From that day on, he changed his approach to giving. Instead of handing out wealth indiscriminately, he began to carefully consider who truly needed help and who had the ability to make good use of what he offered. He started offering support to people who were working toward bettering themselves, to those who were trying to build their lives or contribute positively to the community. He offered mentorship, resources for education, and support for those who were truly trying to make a difference. Years later, when Rajan was an old man, he looked at his sons and saw how they had grown into strong, balanced individuals. Karan had become a wise teacher, respected by all, and Veer had found peace within himself, channeling his energy into constructive work. Rajan realized that the words of Master Shankar had been true: the lamp eats up the darkness and therefore it produces lamp black. In the same way, according to the nature of our diet, sattva, rajas, or tamas, we produce offspring in similar quality. Through careful attention to the food they consumed, the environment they lived in, and the activities they engaged in, Rajan had helped his children become the best versions of themselves, living in harmony with the qualities that shaped them. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.